Thank you for checking out Dream Spree Studio Yoga. Please like and subscribe to my channel for more yoga videos. Hi everybody. Thank you for joining me today for this 25-minute practice. My name is Shannon. Go ahead and find a comfortable seated position and float your eyes shut. Begin to focus on your breath. And as you deepen your breathing, maybe set an intention for your practice, something to bring your mind back to in case it begins to wander. And you can float your eyes open. Inhale, both arms overhead. Exhale over to the left side. Look underneath your right arm. We'll be here for 3 breaths. And inhale back up. Exhale over to the other side. Look underneath your arm. And inhale back up to center, reach overhead, bring your arms out to a T, and twist over to one side and look behind you. And we're also here for 3 breaths. Inhale back to center, arms in a T, exhale, twist, look behind you to the other side. Back to center. Clasp your hands behind you like I did in the front. Put your chest out and your neck back, but don't strain. Get a good heart opening stretch. And release that position. Shake your arms out. Inhale up, crawl forward, exhale down, fold forward. And rise back up, back to center. We're going to take tabletop. So get ready to do cat and cow stretch. We're going to start in a neutral spine. Inhale up into cat stretch. Exhale down into cow stretch. Take some easy movements in your hips, maybe your shoulders, and just go with your breathing. Inhale up. Exhale down. We're going to do this for a few more rounds. And come back to a neutral spine. Now reach your right arm forward, your left leg back. Balancing pose. Get ready to do knee to elbow. So inhale in, exhale out, in, out. Once more, in and out. Put your right arm to the side, left leg to the side, awkward airplane. Bring them back to center and back down to neutral spine. Repeat other side. Left arm out. Right leg back, balance, and then knee to elbow. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Once more, inhale, exhale, arm to the side, leg to the side, awkward airplane. And then back to center and back down into tabletop. Now we're going to push up into your first down dog of the day. So push back, start to pedal your feet, stretch your calves and your legs. If you can't get your heels all the way down, that's okay. And then work on getting your heels down as far as you can and breathe. And now look between your hands, come down into tabletop, and then lower yourself all the way down to the ground. Be sure and bring your forehead to the ground, wrists beside your shoulders. Baby cobra pose, inhale up, exhale down. Just follow your breath for 6 rounds. Up and down. Now reach your arms long in front of you for Superman pose. Inhale up your arms and your feet. Hold that for 3 breaths. And back down. Rest for 1 breath. And inhale up. Back down. Inhale back up. And back down. Now get ready for bow pose. Put both of your legs up behind you. Reach back and grab your ankles. And then on your next inhale, kick your legs and your chest up. Hold that for 5 breaths. And come back down. You can windshield wipe your legs back and forth. Loosen up your hips. Now push yourself back up into tabletop. Push yourself up into plank and back into down dog. And take your first vinyasa. So chaturanga, up dog, exhale, down dog. Kick your right leg up behind you, 3-legged dog. Inhale in, knee to nose. Exhale back, knee to nose. Exhale back, knee to nose. Step through. Put your shin down, low lunge, reach overhead. Hold that for 5 breaths. Bring your right hand down to the inside of your right leg. Peel your chest open, left arm up. Inhale back up overhead. Bring both hands down to prayer. Twist over to the right side. Look over your right shoulder. Put your left hand back down to the ground. Right arm reaches back to catch the left foot or ankle. Get a nice quad stretch. Left leg down, crawl back towards that leg into a half splits position. Try to flatten your back out as much as you can. Stay here for a few breaths. And shift your weight back forward, step your leg back into tabletop, push up into down dog. Stay here for 3 breaths. Kick your left foot up in 3-legged dog, knee to nose, back up, knee to nose, back up, knee to nose, step between your hands, back leg down, rise up into low lunge. And hands through prayer to the center, left arm down beside left leg, right arm up to the sky, and hold. And reach back up to the sky through the center, hands down to prayer, twist over your left leg, look behind you. And reach your arms back overhead, bring your hands back down to the ground. And right hand down, left hand back to catch that back ankle or foot, get that quad stretch in. Now release the back foot, and you're going to crawl your hands back so that you can go back into your half splits pose. Hold that for 5 breaths. Shift your weight forward, step your leg back, push up into down dog. Take your vinyasa, so chaturanga, up dog, push back into down dog, right leg up into 3-legged dog, knee to nose, back up, knee to nose, back up, knee to nose, step through your hands, back leg comes down, reach up overhead, low lunge, 3 breaths per move this time. Bring your hands through prayer, right hand down beside right foot, peel your chest open, left arm up to the sky. And inhale, both arms back overhead, come back through prayer, twist over to the right side, look behind your shoulder. And inhale, arms back up overhead, left hand down, right arm behind you so you can catch your foot, quad stretch. Release your foot, shift your weight back into half splits. Shift your weight forward, step back into tabletop, push up into down dog, option to take vinyasa. Kick your left leg up into 3-legged dog, knee to nose, leg up, knee to nose, back up, step through, put your back leg down on the mat, reach high overhead, low lunge. Left arm down beside the left leg, peel your chest open, right arm up to the sky. Rise back up to center, hands overhead, come to prayer, twist to the left side, go over your back shoulder. And hands back overhead, right arm down, left arm back. Catch your back foot, quad stretch. Release the back foot. Walk yourself back into half splits position. Begin to shift your weight forward, step your leg back, push up into plank position, back into down dog. Option to take vinyasa or just stay here in downward dog. Look between your hands, come down into tabletop and lower yourself all the way down into child's pose. We'll stay here for 5 breaths. Come back up into tabletop, push yourself up into plank. Kickstand your right knee down, turn to the side for a supported side plank. Peel your left arm up. Lift your left leg up, left arm beside your ear. We're going to take crunches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Extend your arm back up, leg back down, shift yourself back into plank. Kickstand your left knee down, your right arm up for supported side plank. Right leg up, right hand behind ear for crunches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come back to center into tabletop, push up into plank, back into down dog. Take your vinyasa, chaturanga, up dog, exhale down dog. Bring yourself down into child's pose. We'll hold it for 5 breaths. Rise up into tabletop, push back into down dog. Look between your hands, step or hop forward. Halfway lift, back down, rise all the way up mountain pose, hands to heart center in prayer. Step to the center of the mat into 5 pointed star. Inhale, flat back forward, come into wide-legged pose. Pedal the feet out if you can. Put your right hand down, peel your left arm up for revolved straddle position, and breathe. Left hand down, right hand up for revolved straddle other side. Bring both hands down to center. Use your peace fingers to grab your big toe on each side. Inhale up, flat back. Exhale down. Use your elbows to pull yourself down. Let your neck go and just hang. Bring your hands back to center. Pedal your feet together until you're in forward fold. Hold each elbow and just hang. Let gravity help you stretch here. Release the elbows. Halfway lift. Exhale back down, rise all the way up, mountain pose, hands overhead, and hands to heart center in prayer. Step to the front of your mat and come down into a seated position into staff pose. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, reach forward towards your feet. And with each exhale, try to bend and fold forward more and more. Carefully come back up out of this position. Bring your left knee up and your left arm back behind you. Inhale your right arm up overhead, bend your elbow, and rotate to look behind your left shoulder. Release this position. Bring your right leg up. Inhale your left arm up. Hook your left elbow over the right leg and look behind you. Release this position and come to lie on your back with your knees bent. Clasp your hands underneath you, roll your shoulders back, push your hips up into bridge pose. Make sure you engage your glutes. Release your hips back down. Option to go into bridge pose again, or put your hands over beside your shoulders and go into full wheel. Hold bridge or wheel for 5 breaths. Release yourself back down to the mat. Pick your heels up. Catch the sides of your feet with your hands. Rock back and forth from side to side in happy baby. Release your feet. Give yourself a big hug. And release your body into Shavasana. Just let it all go. Feel the ground or the floor beneath you, how you are heavy against it. Feel that you are supported and you are safe. If your mind begins to wander, just bring it back to your intention and enjoy Shavasana. And on your next inhale, you begin to deepen your breathing. Start making small movements with your fingers and your toes. Maybe roll your ankles and your wrists around. When you're ready, turn over to one side in the fetal position. Then push yourself up, back into a comfortable seated position. Float your eyes closed. Scan your body, see how it feels differently than when you began. Thank yourself for coming to your practice today and doing something that is good for you. The light in me honors the light in you. Bring your hands to heart center. Namaste.